How to change gears. Neutral position show where gears are. In some cars, it may change. That is, it varies between cars. There are springs in mechanism to return the gears and to set it. If you feel the gear, you can find out the springs. Place your hands on top of the gear stick and place it toward the side you want to turn the gear. It reduces the chance to select the wrong gear accidentally. Then, three other gears. Push left against the spring up for the first gear. Push left, then down for the second gear. Push gently up for third gear. The spring will return the gear to the center. Pull down for fourth gear. Push right and up for the fifth gear. Push right and then down for the sixth gear if your car has it. Now let's operate the gears through the back. Push right and up for fifth. Let the spring help you pull down to get the fourth. Push up for third. Push left then down for second. Push left and down for fifth. Now let's select the neutral again and confirm if we get free for sideways to feel the spring. All cars has the reverse gears. There is always safety mechanism to prevent accident in selecting the reverse gear, but it can vary in cars. Keep practicing until you master it and know the direction of every gear. Next is practicing the feet movement. You need to practice what your foot need to do to change the gear. If you want to use your foot to change gears, one, you need to lightly press the accelerator when we want the gear to change. We will use our left foot to push the clutch, that is the clutch pedal, down fully. To lightly off the accelerator pedals, at the same time, lift up the right foot. We can move to the next gear by slowly lift the clutch pedal up slowly and push the accelerator pedal again to continue driving. Practice this technique as much as needed until you can smoothly change between the gears using your hands and feet correctly. Then, before starting the engine, we first check whether the gear is in neutral. Then let's select the first gear while moving. When we want to change to second gear, we move our feet, select the second gear, then remove our feet again when we want to change to third gear. Now let's move to maintenance. Engine oil, water in the radiator, light and the battery. Maintenance. Maintenance means to keep in a good shape. Why do you have to maintain your vehicle? That's what you're supposed to ask yourself always. So these are the reasons. Number one, for it to be safe to drive. Number two, for it to be more economical. Number three, for it not to produce toxic exhaust gases. Number four, for it to save lives. Number five, for it to save time and money. We maintain the vehicle by observing at the daily checks. Then these are the daily checks. A. Checking of the engine oil in the sump. B. The water in the radiator level. C. The battery level. D. The brake fluid level. E. The tire pressure. Then F. The fuel level. Then G. The light. Now let's move to engine oil. Engine oil is known as motor oil. The primary purpose of it is to lubricate all of the moving metal pieces inside the engine of your car, truck or SUV. It prevents metal to metal contact. It reduces friction. It also helps to silence the noise of the vehicle, remove dirt, prevent overheating, wear and tear of engine. Then the dipstick is used to measure the level of engine oil in the sump oil base. If you look at the screen, you will see a diagram. The diagram is labeled with dipstick, oil fill cap, drain tapping, sump oil base. Then you will see another one, mass that's maximum, minimum, that's high and low. The dipstick is a long and flat metal rod with a plastic ring handle. Its primary purpose is to indicate the oil level inside the engine, but it does more than that. The dipstick can tell you about the condition of the oil. Also, it can give you an idea of the internal health of the engine. Then let's discuss about the oil fill cap in the car. Where is the oil filler cap in your car if you are asked? If you open the hood, you will find the oil filler cap on top of or near a valve cover. It is usually on the driver's side of the engine bay. The oil filler cap seals the oil fill opening, which is where you pour the motor oil. Then we have what we call the sump oil base. When you look at the screen, you will see it on the drawing. The oil sump is also referred to as oil pan, oil tray, or oil reservoir. Oil sumps are used for both four-stroke and the two-stroke internal combustion (IC) engines. Then let's talk about the four-stroke engine oil, that is tip oil. Four-stroke engine oil, tip oil. The oil is Ultra 20W by 50. Then Ultra 20W by 50 is a mineral oil-based engine oil with selected additives for demanding petrol engine from 2021 and the four-stroke motor bikes. Then let's move to two-stroke oil. It's a special type of motor oil intended for use in crankcase compression two-stroke engines, typical of small gasoline-powered engines. The difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine oil. As their name indicates, four-stroke engines consist of four strokes. The two-stroke oil base can be castor, petroleum, semi-synthetic, or synthetic. What are the causes and symptoms of engine tapping? When you start your engine, you will usually hear its distinctive sound, its sweet purr that goes louder when you rev your engine. If you hear an unusual sound that seems coming under your car hood, it can be an indication that there is something wrong. If there is a problem, you may hear grinding, squalling, clicking, or tapping noises. It can be alarming if you don't know what it means. If you hear a tapping noise from your engine, you might ask, what are the causes? So, it's caused by problems with tappet or valve lifter, rocker arms, bearing, exhaust, manifold, spark plugs, or issues with the lubrication. Aside from the tapping noises, symptoms of engine tapping include reduced power, decreased engine efficiency, poor fuel economy, engine overheating, and premature wear of the engine and its components. Failing to correct the problem may lead to expensive repair bills due to severe engine damage. That is why when you notice any of the symptoms of the engine tapping, you need to act on it immediately. When you look at the dipstick on the screen, you will see maximum and minimum. H represents maximum, while L represents minimum. Listen very well. You should check your oil level every month. If you need topping up, you should do so via oil filler cap using the manufacturer's recommended oil. Secondly, you should also be aware of the oil level warning light on the dashboard. This light will inform you if your oil level is too low. Thirdly, you should check your coolant level every month if it required top up with coolant and the water. Fourthly, do not attempt to top up when the engine is hot. You could be sprayed with hot liquid, so allow it to cool first before topping up water. Then the fifth, you should check your washer level every month. The sixth, check if it requires top up with windscreen washer fluid and water. Thank you for watching. I'm still Cynthia Chris. Please follow, like, comment and share. God bless you. Watch out for the next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.